It is no surprise that maintaining the confidentiality of non-public information is almost an obsession for many companies. Intellectual capital often represents the crown jewels of a business, and losing control of it might even threaten its survival. At an individual level, knowing what is being done with your personal data is of great concern, and in Europe in particular, its handling, processing, and transfer is strictly regulated. Nicole is outside having her lunch and checking some work updates when Isabella, her client, passes by. Isabella manages to see some of Nicole's work updates while Nicole finishes up her work. Isabella then calls her colleague Lung to pass on the sensitive information. Watch the scene to see what type of information is considered confidential.
Hey, Nicole. Fancy seeing you here.
Such a nice day. I thought I'd take my lunch break here.
You are so right. The weather is gorgeous. So, what are you looking at?
Oh, nothing much. Just some work updates.
Oh, looks like you've got some new clients. Good for you guys.
Yeah, Sergio's been on a drive for new badges recently, so now I'm working on new clients and projects.
Brian was saying you were coming over less now. So, what are you working on for these new clients?
Can't really tell you. It's confidential. Anyway, time to head back to the office. We have a project milestone meeting on Thursday, right?
Not long to go now. I'll miss working with you.
I will miss you too. See you Thursday.
If I don't see you before. Lung, I just saw Nicole in the park. One of her updates said something about Nitran?
Nitran? They're a huge competitor of ours. Taluna are working with them?
Possibly. Let's try to find out more.
Exactly the same degree of care needs to be taken with third-party business information. If something is deemed confidential by your company, it stands to reason that a third party will view it the same way. There is confidential and proprietary information in almost every type of intellectual property, which explains in part why companies go to such efforts to protect it. If anything, the obligation to respect ownership of intellectual property is even greater than that of broader business information, reflecting the significant investment usually made in its development. Nicole made an error by working in a public place and allowing others to see her work. Always be aware of where you are, who is around you, and take steps to conceal or protect from others when working with confidential information. Within a given business, different types of information have varying degrees of importance, but what is clear is that all companies want and need to protect any documentation and other forms of information that they do not want to be disclosed publicly.